Okay, welcome back to another whole house cleaning. Today we are starting here in the kitchen, and this is what it looks like before we are getting started. So this is what I have to work with. So anyway, I lied. We are actually starting with laundry. So I had a load dried and then a load washed. So I'm just kind of transferring everything, and then I'm going to start another load. But anyway, I feel like I have just had no time. I feel like I've been running on fumes for the last few weeks, just trying to make it to Thanksgiving break. And we finally did make it. So I am choosing to do all of my big major cleaning at the beginning of Thanksgiving break so that I can just kind of relax for the rest of the week, because I have the whole week off along with my kids and it's going to be wonderful. So anyway, I will tell you one thing. I did not get to the rest of this laundry by the end of this video. I'm going to go ahead and say that straight up. I didn't. Laundry is my least favorite chore ever, so that's kind of the thing that gets put on the back burner most of the time. But I did get it started. I did eventually finish it all, and I just didn't film it because that's just a lot of boring kind of nothing. So anyway, that's that. So we're going to start here in the kitchen. I'm just going to put everything away that's been sitting out and get some dishes going. I had the dishwasher already loaded up, so I just had to start that. And then there were a couple of bigger pots and pans that I just needed to wash by hand, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then that is looking so nasty, so I stuck it in the washing machine with the rest of the towels and stuff that were getting washed. One task that I desperately needed to do, because my cabinets just look terrible right now. I really needed to wipe my cabinets down, so I'm just using a little bit of the powder Tide, and I fill up my sink with some hot water. And while I'm waiting for that to fill up, I'm just going to wipe down my Hoosier cabinet. I just got this last month, so if you're interested in how I decorated it, styled it, whatever, I actually have a video on that. It looks a little bit different in the video than it does now, because as you can maybe see, I've already decorated for Christmas. Oh, and this, it looks like my son was trying to whittle a stick. So I just wanted to show you that because I don't know how it ended up in my house, but it did. So anyways, the Hoosier cabinet, it looks a little bit different now than it did before, but if you're interested, I'll have that linked in the description box below, up in the cards, whatever. It's my last video before this one. So anyway, I'm just gonna wipe down my kitchen cabinets. You can even see, they're just gross. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to do that. So I'm just gonna do it now, and I'm going to start feeling a lot better about it. But anyways, you can probably see in just a minute, my son, he decided he wanted to help. So I'm talking to him. He's trying to figure out something he can do to help me out. So you'll see him in a few clips. He is going to be sweeping around, just doing a little bit of work with me, which I appreciated and enjoyed so much. We got to chat a little bit, and he learned some good life skills. So I cannot complain about that one little bit. I tried to show you guys just how dirty the water is. You can't really see, there's a lot of bubbles, but it was pretty nasty. So I feel a lot better having my cabinets wiped down, especially with all the cooking that's going to be going on this week. Maybe it was for nothing, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. So now we're on to the countertops. I'm just using a microfiber cloth, and there's my son again. Isn't he just so cute? He's going to help me wipe off some of the countertops. And so that was fun. He's making sure he's doing it right, doing a little dance. Very cute. So anyways, just using microfiber cloth with a little bit of water to get those wiped down and clean. And then look, you guys, I have started a sourdough starter. You can see it here on the left. I am doing my best. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I have watched like an insane amount of videos on sourdough starters, and there is like so much conflicting information. I have Googled it, and it's like you have to discard and wait. And the first things that I looked up for sourdough starters were so complicated, I almost didn't even want to do it. But there were some people on the internet, on, the web space, they were saying you don't have to discard, you can just feed it. So I am trying. I feel like it's not working. It smells very yeasty and it's bubbling up, but it's not growing. So if you have any tips for me on sourdough starters, that would be greatly appreciated. I really want to try some sourdough baking. I even bought a a Dutch oven. Do you see it? It's really heavy. My son, that's what he was saying. He said, "This is really heavy. Is there anything in it?" No, it's just heavy. It's a cast iron Dutch oven. I got it at Walmart, and for sourdough baking specifically, and I can't get my sourdough starter to like grow. So I'm feeling a little bit sad about it, but maybe I'll just have to try again, or maybe I should just keep going. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. Is there anything I can do? I'm trying my best. Anyways, I just had my son spray some, degreaser on there. It was a little bit messy. It's going to get messy, so I didn't, work really, really hard to get it extra clean because it's going to get messy. I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking this week. It is Thanksgiving week after all, so there wasn't a whole lot. I wasn't going to put a lot of effort into cleaning my stovetop just because I felt like it probably wasn't really necessary. But anyways, now I'm just moving on to my sink, and I'm just using a Barkeeper's Friend and a scrubby sponge, and it's my favorite way to clean my sink. So the bathrooms in my house definitely needed a lot of attention. I feel like I've been neglecting them a little bit lately. But anyways, so our tub here, this is my kids' bathroom. It's our hall bathroom, our guest bathroom, but it's the one that my kids use the most. And the bottom is stained a little bit pink. My son went as Hawk from Cobra Kai. If any of you watch that show, that's his favorite character. So he had to have like a red slash pink mohawk, and my daughter she has blonde hair, so she tends to use like the purple shampoo. So the bottom was definitely stained a little bit, so I just used some Clorox foaming cleaner and a scrub brush. It's a dish scrub brush, but I only use it for cleaning. I do not use it for dishes, so don't worry your pretty little heads about that. It is for cleaning only. So I just use that to scrub because we have a textured tub bottom, so all that stuff loves to get stuck in there. So that's all I did for that. And we don't have a fancy shower head that detaches, so I just have to use a cup to rinse it out. But it looks so much better, and I feel a lot better about it, so that is good. So now we're just moving on to the toilet using some disinfectant Clorox wipes on it. And yes, our toilet seat is broken. It's been broken for probably, I don't know, like a year maybe. It's been a long time, and I keep meaning to buy a new one, but I don't think about it unless I'm in the bathroom. So like I'm not like at the store thinking, oh yeah, I need to get a toilet seat, because it is out of my mind unless I'm in there looking at it. So maybe that's something I can do this week. I will be having the time to do it, so maybe I'll get on it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, this bathroom. It's such a chore sometimes. So in a minute, you're going to see me after I scrub down the bowl, which isn't too bad. I actually use the same Clorox foaming spray to clean around the base of the toilet. I have a son. I have, boys come over and they play and they hang out together. And this is the bathroom that they will probably use. So the floor tends to get dirty. Okay, it just does. So I'm just using that same just to kind of really get around the base of the toilet really, really good to get that clean. And I will come in here with the mop as well, but the mop cannot, well, it's not the mop really. You saw it earlier, it's the Time Coat, it's the, wet dry vacuum. So I'm going to use that to clean the floors, but it does not get around the toilet very well. So this was my solution. To the primary bathroom. This actually did not need quite as deep of a clean as the other one, because since I'm in here all the time, I clean it more often. I feel like the bathtub has, or the shower, it's already cleaned. I cleaned it like a couple days ago, so we're not doing that. But since I had all that stuff out to clean bathrooms, I just decided I would go in here and kind of do a basic surface clean, clean the mirrors and the countertops and the floors and the toilet. So that's pretty much it. Basically the exact same thing I did in the other bathroom, I'm doing in here. No explanations really needed. Now I'm into mine and my husband's bathroom, or not bathroom, this is a bedroom. Not doing a whole lot in here. I really wanted to get like the main spaces clean. This does need a deep clean. I will not say that it doesn't. So, but I'm just kind of doing, making my bed, putting stuff where it belongs, just making it look nice for the day. But no deep cleans. No, I'm not even going to vacuum in here. I'm not going to even bother with that right now. I've got too many other things to do. But this is kind of how it's decorated for Christmas. Very basic, not very, nothing crazy, but I like it. If you are interested in a Christmas home tour, I do plan on filming one. Obviously, my house is decorated for Christmas. The only thing is that we do not yet have our Christmas tree. We will have it after Thanksgiving. We always get a real tree. We don't have a fake one. We don't do like viral trees or anything like that. Anything like that. We just don't do that kind of stuff. But we always get a real tree. My kids love it. We go pick one out. We used to just get it at Walmart, but we recently found a local tree farm, and so we went there last year and it was so much fun. So we're going to be doing that after Thanksgiving. So once that is, set up, decorated, all that, I would love to film a Christmas home tour. So you're kind of getting like a sneak peek of how it looks already. So, but if you're interested in that, it will be coming soon. It's not quite ready yet, but anyway, yeah, definitely stick around for that if that's something you're interested in. So again, I will be using my wet dry vacuum here in the living room as well, but there are areas that it just does not reach too well. So I'm just going to sweep under those spots. I noticed it was looking really dusty under that sewing machine, and I've only had it there for like a few weeks, so it got really dusty really fast. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and sweep all of this stuff up, and then I'll be mopping and vacuuming in a minute. So I do have a cordless vacuum. However, it does not have quite the suction power of a corded vacuum. And I just felt like, the cordless vacuum is really good for like maintenance cleaning. But every now and then, if you have a cordless vacuum and you also have a corded vacuum, I would suggest pulling out the corded one every so often, because I just felt like the rug in here just felt a little crusty. I don't know, that sounds really gross. It wasn't like crusty bad, so sorry if that gave you a weird impression, but after using the corded vacuum it felt much cleaner. So again, I would suggest using a corded vacuum every so often if you have one, even if you have a cordless one. So anyways, now we're moving on to the very last thing I need to do in here, which is the mopping. And I love this thing. I'll have it linked below. Don't feel like you have to get one to have a clean home. You don't. A regular mop will work fine. This is just what I prefer. I don't even own a normal mop. I think this works just as well. It's just my favorite way. I ended up getting it on sale, so I didn't even have to spend a ton of money. Sometimes you can find them on sale. It's not like the latest and greatest version, but it works just as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching today. I appreciate you so much for being here, and I hope I see you in the next video. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.